I'm Don McDonald.
And I'm Veronica Castro.
And this week, efforts to refinance underwater GSE mortgages gain steam. Plus, not all is doom and gloom in the distressed housing market. And V has a special 10 essential steps to close short sales.
That's right. We also take a look at strategic defaults and an article that breaks down the pros and cons of the game. Plus, lawmakers investigate a series of foreclosures on our military. And Don not only has 6 tech tips to allow you to become the complete package, but he also has a list of 10 things learned at our REMAX Gold Social Media Summit.
That just happened.
That's right. It's all coming up right now. With all the foreclosures, short sales, and our distressed housing market, not all is gloom and doom. Thousands of jobs have been and continue to be created as a result. With delinquent mortgages at unprecedented levels, sheer market conditions command staff the size of a small army dedicated to working with distressed borrowers. Servicers have added thousands to their loss mitigation teams over the past few years, and most are still recruiting, such as Citigroup, who has added some 5,000 jobs and are looking to add another 400 to 500 in the coming months. Wells Fargo has also staffed 27 home preservation centers located in hard-hit communities. And JP Morgan Chase has added more than 10,100 new employees nationwide to the default and loss mitigation organization since 2008, almost doubling its staff. To get a list of banks that are hiring and their stats, just click the links below.
Senator John Rockefeller and Representative Elijah Cummings convened a forum with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau last Tuesday to examine how many improper foreclosures were carried out on military service members. Right now, we have no idea how far these problems extend, Cummings had said. We are just beginning to understand the full scope and devastating consequences of the actions that have been occurring for many years. As you may recall, over the last 12 months, Chase, Bank of America, and Morgan Stanley all agreed to multi-million-dollar settlement claims that had overcharged military personnel on their mortgages and foreclosed on these families in violation of the Soldiers and Sailors Civil Relief Act. Didn't know you can't just foreclose on a military family? Well, now you do. To get all these details and the entire story, simply click on the link below.
A bill from our own Senator Barbara Boxer, which would allow borrowers who are current but underwater on their Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac mortgage to refinance into a lower rate loan, gained more industry support. Currently, more than 8 million Fannie or Freddie loans carry an interest rate of more than 6%. Boxer introduced the Helping Responsible Owners Act of 2011 earlier this year. It would eliminate the negative equity restrictions and the upfront fees Fannie and Freddie charge when evaluating current homeowners. The bill would target roughly 2 million borrowers for a refinance into today's lower interest rate loan. Think you qualify or just wish to get all the details? Click the link below.
The promise of a loan modification based on delinquency status induces some financially proficient borrowers to intentionally fall behind on their mortgage payments, according to a study commissioned by the National Bureau of Economic Research. As a result of lawsuits brought by a number of states, banks agreed to offer modifications to seriously delinquent borrowers with subprime mortgages throughout the country. The researchers found that these same banks' relative delinquency rate then increased 13% per month immediately after the program's announcement. An alternative, they say, one which alleviates the risk of strategic default, is to offer modifications only to homeowners who undergo a rigorous audit that verifies they are likely to default or have defaulted as a result of adverse conditions. Such an audit, according to the article, would assess the home's value and the homeowner's current income and credit rating. Now, to find out more and to get this complete story, simply click on the links below.
Short sales are here to stay, and working these transactions requires education, patience, and persistence. Just ask 2 REMAX agents who specialize in short sales, Ron Bozzetto and Aaron Juarez. Both agents work in markets that were hit especially hard with distressed properties. Despite the complexities involved in short sale transactions, both agents say they can be a steady and valuable source of income. After all, it's about 60% of the market right now. Also, Bozzetto shared his downloadable documentation checklist that he gives to homeowners, and you can customize the checklist for your business or simply use it as a model when crafting your own version. Now, both agents work together to come up with 10 steps to mastering short sales, and they've agreed to share it with you on Main Street. To get the steps and full story, click the links below.
Also on Main Street, you will find REMAX Senior Manager Technology Training Guru John Chinello's 6 tech tips, Be the Complete Package, that John shared at a recent Inman Reboot event in Denver. Chinello says you can establish a solid tech reputation by focusing on these 6 strategies. They are: 1. Have the marketing essentials. 2. Simplify tasks. 3. Align your branding. 4. Explore QR codes. 5. Embrace social media. And 6. Use video. Now, to get the complete definition of all 6 tips and to read this entire article, simply click on our links below.
Okay, so you missed out on the REMAX Gold Social Media Summit, which just happened on July 20th.
How does that happen?
That's right. Which means you missed out on a lot of really cool stuff Don and Sue shared with the company. Now, since you didn't make it, Don was kind enough to bring us a list of the top 10 things you missed while not there.
That's right, 10 of them. Plus, V, we had an extraordinary time, and the agents walked away with a wealth of information in social media. The good news is we taped the entire event. Here's my top 10 things you missed at the Social Media Summit. Ready? Number 10, 9 tips to use photos to engage fans and followers. Number 9, 6 ways to socially reward your clients and database. Number 8, how to build your own business page. Number 7, the difference between home and profile buttons. Number 6, how to allow others to post really cool deals for you. Number 5, 4 ways to use Twitter data to optimize your social activities. Number 4, 11 dangerous blogging mistakes. Number 3, how to create ads for Facebook. Number 2, how to get started with Google Plus and your complete guide. And finally, the number 1 thing you missed at the REMAX Gold Social Media Summit, drum roll please, how to hire SmartIt Now to do it all for you. Now, not only did we tape this event for them, but you can go to smartitnow.com and you can watch the entire thing in segments. But we also categorize the top 10 things I just shared with you, which you can also download at smartitnow.com and get it all for free.
For free.
We like free.
So do I.
Free's awesome.
Well, that's it for this week's show. We hope you liked it. Remember to check out the links on the website for some awesome video links and information you'll be able to share with your database.
And it's all free.
That's right.
Remember to follow us on Facebook, tweet when you can, subscribe below, and share us with the rest of the world.
Have you tweeted lately?
Always, every day.
I thought so.